so now what I've done is I've mixed a little bit of white with the sand color. So it's giving me kind of a really light bone-like look. I think white might be a little too vivid. Now this guy has kind of like milky, hazy fish eyes, so I'm going to start with painting the scleral, which is the white part of an eye. And this you do need a steady hand for, and I can't say that mine's the steadiest, but there's ways to fix that. And this you'll probably have to do in more than one layer because you can leave brush marks, streaky looking things. You can accidentally touch the eyelid like I just did. But this is all fixable. If at any time you touch an eyelid or you overpaint something, don't worry about that. You're going to go kind of back and forth anyways. So also I'm going to use the same paint. This guy has a lot of little shark teeth, and he's got some human teeth stuck in his gums too. So I'm going to paint those with this same color. He's got teeth inside his mouth. Not just the clear teeth, but like I said, he's got little shark teeth. This guy's kind of a mess of a lot of little creatures, which is fun. So you can see that even though it's a color that I've mixed up that's not white, it comes out pretty white. And I think if you just use stark white, it looks a little more cartoony, not so realistic. But we're going to do washes. We're going to do another wash over this anyways to make him look not so painted or vivid. To kind of help steady my hand, you can see that I'm not just going in like this and being shaky. I'm using any kind of support that I can to hold my hand very still. That helps a lot. So now that the eyeballs are dry, I'm going to go over that again with the same color. Using the same kind of slightly yellowish white I used on this guy, which still looks white, I'm going to go back and do the eyeballs of the little human character. Okay, so now I've got that. He's got little teeth in here, so I'm going to just basically almost try to dry brush these in there a little bit, so they're not so vivid and stand out as buck teeth are really, really white. So they're very faint. So I'm also going to use the same eye color and kind of highlight his fingernails. It's kind of like a slight dry brush movement. Just slightly. I also want to accentuate the claws of this guy over here. A little dry brush on this one. They kind of change from a fingernail claw to more of just an extended, weird, bone-looking hand. So I'm just going to dry brush the tip of that guy. Make them a little bit lighter at the tips. So now I'm going to go in, same tooth color, and tap these tiny little teeth in this eel tail thingamabob down here. So now I'm going to go in with a slightly bigger brush, not much bigger, slightly bigger, and I'm going to use black to paint the nails of some of the claws on this guy. As you can see, this paint is not just jet black, it's kind of a wash. So some of that lighter tone does come through, which I actually like. It doesn't look just like a painted black pointy thing sticking out. I think it looks more claw-like. You can, if you wish, to actually go back and dry brush the highlights of these claws with a little bit of brown. That might help, but I'm just going to keep these the way they are. Okay, another step to the eyes, as I'm going to do a a red wash. Basically just going to tap on these eyes to put a little bit of that red, like bloodshot, around the eyes. Let this paint kind of settle. So I'm going to do the same with these eyes. Take some of this red wash, basically just tap it on there. Tap on this really light wash. You don't want to try to scrub it, you might take that white paint off, which is going to work backwards for you. So now I want to use the airbrush to create the pupil of this fish eye. And because this character has kind of a weird, hazy, kind of milky look to his eye, I'm going to go in first with black, and then I'm going to kind of go over it lightly with white to make it look a little bit milky. I'm using a very low pressure, holding everything as still as I can. And do the same thing on this side. Okay, so now I'm going to use the white airbrush paint that's thinned down, and I want to haze out the pupil to give it kind of a milky fish look. And don't be discouraged if you airbrush over the lids, because it's probably going to happen. So now his eye is very kind of milky looking. And I'm going to go over those eyes again with the wash, because I think they could be a little bit more bloodshot, scary red looking. And going over the whites of the eyes. And down onto the lid too. It's got that nice red, gross lid. So once this dries, you'll see how much you still need if you need any more, but I think I'm going to go with that. So for the human character in this, I believe the character has blue eyes, so I'm going to use the same blue that I've used for this whole thing. And very, very carefully. Now I don't want to put the iris dead center of the eyeball. And I want his eyes to kind of look rolled back into his head, so I'm going to make the iris to the top of the lid.